What's up guys, welcome to Fantasy Sports. Today I'm gonna talk about Espanyol versus Barcelona game. It was a really interesting game for a neutral fan. What's up guys, welcome to Fantasy Sports. Today I'm going to talk about Espanyol versus Barcelona. It was a very interesting game for a neutral fan, but for Barcelona fans it was quite disappointing because as usual Barcelona fan were expecting to win this game. However, it ended up in a draw, and to be honest, being a 10 men on the field away from home, I'm happy that we got away with 1 point, and we were also behind like until 95th minute, so that's a good point to get away from Espanyol. And as we are struggling to get into the top four, finally we have the top four position, so which is good at the end of the at the end. So anyways, I'm gonna talk about the game. The game Barcelona started the game really good, and we scored in the second minute, and after that the Barcelona were on the front foot for like 35th minute. After that, unfortunately, Espanyol scored, and that was a good goal. However, Ter Stegen should have done better. And then the second half started, and Ronald Araujo, he is our best player on the pitch, and he happened to be substituted because of his injury, and he was replaced by the Eric Garcia. That's where the Barcelona started to fumble. In the second half, we considered a goal in like 65th minute or so, and then 65th minute, that goal should have never been considered because Eric Garcia was supposed to maintain the offside line, at least that the Ter Stegen was expecting, but that didn't happen. Anyways, the score line was 2-1, and then finally in the 96th minute, I believe, we happened to score the equalizer, and that came from the Luke de Jong, and it was a cross from Adama Traore. Alright, today's standard players are like Adama Traore, Luke de Jong, Gavi, Pedri. These four players have really performed really good. Pedri is little bit arguable, but overall, the Pedri was good throughout the 90 minutes. Gavi happened to score the goal, but unfortunately that is chalked off because it happened to get a deflection from Frankie, who was standing in the offside position when Gavi had a good game. Obviously, Adama Traore was our star player today, and Luke de Jong did made a big difference for us. So these are our star players, some positives that we can look forward to. The next is the what actually went wrong. So I would blame first of all on the Xavi. Xavi happened to had a wrong tactics, because if he happened to play a ball, if Xavi's plan was to put crosses into the box, then he should have been starting Luke de Jong instead of Ferran Torres, and that's why I question Xavi's starting lineup. And on top of that, his substitutions were totally wrong. I think some of the substitutions do not make sense, especially the Frankie one. Frankie was having a good game, not a great game, but he was much better than the Busquets. So Busquets playing 90 minutes is, I don't know, this is something we should not even be discussing, because maybe he is Xavi's friend, maybe Xavi thinks he is doing things like what Xavi wanted. That's why he wanted him to play for 90 minutes. Whatever, it's Xavi's call, but that Busquets shouldn't be playing for 90 minutes. And then we have Eric Garcia, who is not a center back. I think City did happen to let him go for free because they realized very soon Eric Garcia would never be a center back in his life, so that's why they let him go for free. And then Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen could have done better for the second goal, in my opinion. He should have anticipated, even though he was expecting our defense line to maintain the offset trap, but however, as soon as the player gets away from the offset trap, the benefit of doubt should have been taken by Ter Stegen and should have gone to the player and attack the ball, but he didn't do that. So I feel that these four people were responsible for today's draw, in my opinion. Alright guys, so this is Unfortunately for us, the game ended in a draw. It is still 2-2, so we got away with 1 point. We are number 4 in the table. I think we will look forward to our next game, which is against Napoli. Hopefully, our players will turn against Napoli and we will get away with a win against the Napoli. Alright, guys, until then, have a good day. Visca Barca. Thank you.